Gave you one, leave, nigga. Hi guys, it's Deli Wolfer. I am playing again. I'm doing a video by myself until Fuse Demonic gets back. Yeah, I have to do a video by myself because he's busy. Oh god, you guys are in the way. He's got to do his lady chores while I play by myself. I already did my lady chores before he ever did anything, so now he's doing his lady chores. Text me on Kick when you're back, okay? Bye, Felicia. I quaff your butthole too. No. Go do chores. Bye. No. No. Bye, Felicia. No. Until he's done with his chores, I am not talking to him. Yeah. Like I was telling you guys in the other video, I'm trying to make it to 50. If I make it to 50, I will do a fucking special video. I promise you guys of that. Kind of normally just don't even decide on videos. Like, last time, I think it was last week, I was trying to decide on videos. And literally, I didn't even go by a schedule. I was playing random games. And then I missed the day. And it was so fucking stressful. Because, I didn't, expect I was gonna do any good until, everyone's like, you can do it, I believe in you. I was like, oh, I feel so loved. So I'm really happy that I made it this far, and I hope to continue. And if we continue, I'm having fun with this, so this will be a good thing. I believe that as long as I keep trying, and as long as I believe I can follow my dreams, I will make it as far as this. And this is one of my dreams. I believe, well, my first dream was actually being an artist, but I got told to give it up. So my artwork went to shit. You guys see my artwork, it was in one of my videos. Yeah, it got in trouble because of the music, though. But I did want to do this so badly. I had a video before, and I did a YouTube channel, and, it was taken down because of some girl who was spreading lies about me. So my YouTube channel got taken down, and I was really sad. So now I'm on this, and I'm trying really hard. Like, I want to do this. This is my dream, and I hope to fulfill it. Like, it's something special to me. And my mom always told me, my mom passed away about a year ago on April 3rd, 2016. And she always said, follow your dreams no matter what. Even though she didn't treat me like a daughter, she always told me to follow my dreams. So, I'm just trying to follow my dreams and make the most of it. And I hope that you guys can follow with me through it. And if you guys follow with me through it, then it'll mean a lot. And, it's a lot from me. Like, trust me, I normally, if you guys ever met me in real life, you see I have like a little dark side, and a lot of people make fun of me about it, but it's only because I've been hurt so many times that my dark side kind of became a reality of mine. So, yeah. I'm just hoping this goes well. So, I'm going to be playing zombies by myself until Fuse Demonic gets back, and then once he gets back, once he gets back, I'll probably have to end the game, but once he gets back, it should do okay. Sorry, I got someone texting me on my iPhone. I have two separate phones. The phone I'm using is the phone that has service on it. My mom gave it to me, and my dad pays for it now. And then my iPhone I got from old used to be my friend person, and now we're no longer friends. I kind of just oh, I don't know what to do, oh boy, and then I'm like, oh, fuck it, I'll use it for fun. I gave a girl my thing, I think for a while. Give me a minute. See if I can, I'll reply to her on that. Noise. Yeah. Yeah. Like I was saying, yeah, I got it from an old friend. We were friends for about, say, since kindergarten. I've been friends with her since fucking kindergarten, and our friendship, we kind of were on and off because I was moving around a lot and didn't have time to talk to her, and it kind of bothered me because I really did miss my old friends, and so I was really upset that I moved a lot. But now I don't move anymore, and I finally found out she still lived in Arizona. Or, what they call the legacy shitty area. And, I told them never to tell people my address because it ruins my life. But it's like, I didn't have a life in the beginning. Yay! She's still my best... No, she's not my best friend, actually. She's not my friend anymore. She talks to some of the people I know, and I see her once in a while. She just, we drifted apart, I guess, is what to say. Wasn't fun. I was really sad that we drifted apart, and, yeah. And so, I kind of wish things were the same, but I know that things can't be the same anymore, because that's just the way it works. And, once things... Sorry, I was texting. That's the reason why I didn't kill it. Once you realize that, people come and go, you kind of get used to it, because if people leave, then it doesn't really... Yeah, you're sad for a little bit, but you slowly learn and grow from it, is what I taught myself. And, yeah, I had to teach myself because I lost friends, okay, so you guys ever had those pairs of socks where you have them in a dresser, and then you're like, oh, they're gonna still stay there, and then 3 seconds later, they're fucking gone. That's how it was like. They were like a pair of socks. They would disappear within that, day or week. And so I kind of got used to it and didn't keep friends as much as I wanted to. I used to have... Before I hit high school, I had about 15 to 24 friends, and I lost them all in, a week because, they transferred me to a different school, and we kind of just, everything ended so soon, oh my, kind of hurt my feelings. They actually were telling lies about me, and it bothered me a lot, so, it kind of ruined the friendship because I was sticking up for myself, and, yeah. My friendships didn't last. I lost everyone I cared about, and it broke my heart, and I kind of got over it, because now I'm older, and I learned from those mistakes, because you can't change the way people are. You can't. No matter how hard you try, you just can't change people, because people are always going to be the same no matter how hard you try. I mean, you can change them from being a bad person to a good person. You can change that sometimes. But when it comes to people in jail, people who they're just nasty in general, asshole wise, not oh, they're disgusting, oh my god. I meant you can't change how someone feels about you. If they want you to last, and you want them to last, you have to be willing to trust how they feel. And if you can't trust how they feel, then I don't know how people move on in life. And that's another thing. I have trust issues as well. I don't trust anyone, not even my dad, not even my family. But, I get told, trusting people's healthy. Yeah, I know it's healthy, but it can also hurt you a lot. And so I was so used to people hurting me that it became a non-stop thing, and I thought, those are the way people are, so I didn't trust anyone. I ended my friendships no matter what. If it lasted, more than a fucking day, I died. If it lasted... I don't know what happened there. I didn't even see where the other zombie went, because I didn't see a third zombie. So, how do I put it? Okay, put it this way. I tell them about myself, I told them everything, and then when they got to know me more, we became closer, but all of a sudden we just, bye, kind of thing. And that's how most of my friendships were, it was all nice and goo-goo, and the next thing I was, yeah, bye, bitch. And that's how my friendships ended. And it was very sad and very lonely. And, you know, I started cutting and trying to kill myself. And it didn't go well. It was very sad and very, you know, I made my mom deal with it. And my mom was, like, really upset about it.
We set up camp here.
And, I didn't trust anyone because I had so many people lie to me and then use me for shit that I didn't have. Like, they're like, oh, can we have money? I don't have money. Well, fuck you then. And then they stopped talking to me, stopped hanging around me. And then it kept on from there. Oh, I fucking hate this character. It just kept on from there. And I stopped having friends for about, I think until, like, I hit 7th grade. I stopped having friends. And then I had, I think, one friend, and then after that, she broke a friend with me, and then I went to high school. I had 3 friends? No, that's when I had 18. I had 18 friends in high school. And out of the 18, like, we were hanging out all the time. We were always by the auditorium, which is a big building for, like, music people and all that shit. It was, you know, it was cool. I fucking loved being there. But, like, sorry if you guys can hear a noise because my phone's about to die, and you guys are on the phone. So,
We set up camp here.
out of that week, like, some girl kept spreading rumors about me, and I got in trouble, and they stuck me in a solitude, which is like, you know, a solitude class where you have, like, no other students, just yourself. I have the hiccups. And I was really sad. Like, I was really lonely and didn't have anyone to talk to, just myself. And it got me to thinking, I was like, wait, this is normal. Why am I feeling lonely? It's because I got so close to people. But then when I went to talk to them or say anything to them, they acted like they didn't know me. And then I got really hurt by it. And then I stopped talking completely to people. And then during this year, I started having friends again. And I had, I think, one friend. I had, like, 2 friends, and the second friend broke up friends with me because of self-harming. And then my second friend I had broke up with me for, like, random reasons. Like, she just had her dad, like, sit there and blame me. And I was heartbroken, but I forgave her because it was not her fault. Her dad barely knew me, and, oh, sorry. We're doing... My friend is shredded. Yeah, but, like, no, back to the story. She always, like, she ended up in the hospital, and it hurt my feelings, and I was like, oh, are you okay? I always checked on her, you know. I didn't, you know, oh, you're in a fucking hospital, I wonder if you cut yourself or you did something bad. I never blamed her, told her that it was her fault, or said anything bad to her. And I was always worried, like a normal friend should worry. And obviously worrying got my friendship ruined, and we decided that we would go our separate ways, which it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. I didn't have her as a friend for a while, and then, like, out of nowhere, she asked me if I was angry at her, and I said no, I wasn't angry. I was just upset about the fact that I was blamed for a bunch of shit, and I was hurt. And when I was hurt, I was a little, you know, heartbroken and lonely and wanted someone, and, you know, being lonely kind of takes a toll out of you. So when she finally said, oh, I'm sorry, can we please be friends? I said, I really want to be your friend. I do. I really love you. You're a good friend, and you've always been a good friend. And I never had a good friend. Every time I did, you know, they always turned out like a dick. So I was like, I was heartbroken, and I really wanted someone to stay close to me. I wanted someone to always be there for me. And obviously, it never turned out. And I'm like trying to respond at the same time. You know, a lot of things don't turn out it turns out the way you want it. So I accepted her as my friend again, and we became friends, and now we're talking again. Like, that's the person I'm talking to, and she's like, You know, she's a good person. She just, I don't know about a lot of people who understand the concept of friends. Like, friends are supposed to be there no matter what. And that was like, that was the problem with, when I told you guys about me and Sponge not being friends, is he broke up friends with me because I was self-harming. And, you know, when you're someone's friend, at least you don't care about them. Don't judge them for what they do. Oh my god, she's texting me. You're not supposed to judge them for what they do, because when you do, it causes them to get upset. Yeah. She just, a lot of things happen, and they happen for reasons. And there's not a lot of things you can fix, but there's a lot of things you can try to be there for, or try to fix. If you feel like you can't fucking fix it, and this is truth of honesty, if you feel like you can't fix it, and you don't want to fix it, dude, then don't fix it. Because if you don't fix it, then, you know, you don't know. You might be making the best out of it. And then if you feel like you're making the worst out of it, then end the friendship. It's, you know, it's not your battle. And you shouldn't have to fight for someone that doesn't want you around. And that's how I felt Sponge made me feel. Because he was, like, always asking me stuff. Always wanted me to help him with stuff. Always wanted something. And every time I tried to help him, it was like he sit there and talk shit or say something behind my back. And he did. He always did. And I forgave him because that's what a friend was supposed to do. But then, oh, what Fuse says is I'm too nice, actually. He says I'm way too nice. Camera's being a bitch. Oh my god. Those, you know those moments when you can't set up the camera correctly. Yeah, that's what's going on right now. Stay! I don't want to fight with you. He says I'm too nice, which, in a way of too nice can get you hurt, and he sit there and told me every day, you're way too nice, you treat people too nice, and every time he treats someone too nice, they either talk shit to you or hurt your feelings, and he hated it. He was like, I'm so fucking sick of people coming in your life, being nice to you, and then going, you know what? I can't get nothing out of her, or they flirt with me. They'll sit there and flirt with me for like 3 hours, and then when they realize I'm not interested, they get upset. Or they get booty tickled, is what Fuse says. It's like, they get booty tickled over not getting you because you are a girl. And, it doesn't bother me. I'm like, you know, you're right, because, you know, I'm a girl. You know, guys get goofy around girls, which is normal. Everyone would get goofy over a girl, especially, you know, pretty ones. But I'm like, why would someone want to get all goofy over me? Because, like, I'm sorry, like, I had a problem with my looks, and I get, like, very weird about it. And, okay, where was he? Oh, and, like I was saying, it get my feelings hurt, because, like, I'm like, oh, I'm not pretty, and I'm not this, and it would, like, he would be like, oh my god, fucking stop, you're pretty enough, it's just because your personality. But he complimented me by personality, not by looks or anything, and I felt really appreciated. I felt a little nervous, because a lot of people who called me pretty ended up wanting just to have that, you know, person, toy, objective, and I was just like, I don't want to be your fucking objective, you loser. When they realized I wasn't interested, I ended up losing people, and it made me sad, and as sad as I get, I'm always the stronger person, because I move on in, like, the second day, because I'm kind of used to people leaving, and like I said, it kind of was, like, a frequent thing. So people leaving was, like, normal to me. It didn't bother me. Because it's like, well, if they want to leave, they can leave. as long as they don't, hurt anyone I love.
My eyesight's never been the best.
Then I was like, I was okay with it as long as they didn't hurt someone I cared about. If they hurt someone I cared about, I'd fucking shoot them with no issue. But I'm not like a very dark person, so I'm not gonna kill someone because they hurt me. But I was very overprotective, and I was like always nice though. It was really annoying when, you treat someone nice and they're like, well, you know what, we don't need you as a friend, you're just there, you're just a person that's randomly there. Sorry, I'm like scratching. I have an itch on my arm, like it's hard to reach. And yeah. So, yeah, it's just stupid. It's just not that. It's like, okay, it's like a bunch of girls that I know that play game systems. They're like, oh, they're my friend. Yet they always want tit pics. They're not a fucking friend. They're a dickhead who wants to use you. Grow the fuck up. And then I had like, okay, so this is the problem that bothered me the most. I have that friend that I was telling you guys about. She was one of my friends. The only problem she fucking had was every time I tell her that, you shouldn't always give people your number, because if you give people your number or your cake or something like that, it only causes problems for you. Because you're sitting there giving out to a stranger that you don't fucking know. It's different when it's someone you know that's from school, which mainly most of the people I know are people I've played with for about a year, and when I know them for about a year, then I give them it. But if she's like, she just meets them on the game system, and she goes buddy-buddy with them, and then she tries to flirt with them, and then she gives out a kick, and then they sit there and talk shit, or they hurt her, and then she's like, oh, it's okay, it's normal. No, it's not. If some fucking douchebag's gonna talk shit about you, or say shit to you, you need to fucking fix that, because that is not normal, that is not nice, and that's bullshit. That is fucking scared me. That is a bullshit thing for a guy to do to you, because any guy and girl would know that if a guy is talking shit to you, you fucking defend yourself. Don't let someone do that, because it causes a lot of hurtful problems. Like, for me, if someone said something rude or so painful that it caused me to self-harm, it would have to be something that was deep. And normally with the people that I would talk to would mention me being a slut. And I'm like, I'm not a slut. Well, yeah, you are, because you sit there and talk to people like us. I'm like, I talk to you guys because you guys are good people, and I want to know, like, what you guys like, or what you guys want to do. Like, I always give the person a chance. Like, I was always told by my parent, never to knock it until you try it. So I always had some respect for someone, or give some respect for someone. No, it's not a disrespect. And so, when someone said, oh, well, you do the same thing. I don't. Sorry. I don't. There's a difference. And, yeah. Put it this way. If someone's sister says that to you guys, stick up for yourself. Don't cuss them out, though. Because there's always a saying that the last thing you say to someone can hurt them the most, or cause a lot of harm, And if you cause them a lot of harm, can cause a lot of issues in the person's, thing. I really don't give a shit, no offense. Because I've had so many people talk shit to me. But I don't say, like, oh, you're such a fucking whore kind of thing. I go, you know what, if you're gonna talk shit to me, say it to my face, princess. Or, oh, if you're gonna talk shit to me, go ahead, boy. Ready to hear. It's not the first time I've heard it. Go ahead, knock yourself out. And it bothers people. It does. It gets under their fucking skin. You don't have to say something. Just sit there and say, okay, want to hear it. Go ahead. Go off. Say whatever. And you don't say nothing bad back. It bothers them. It causes them to, like, oh, what the fuck? She's not wanting to talk shit to us. Kind of thing. And it's so fucking funny. It's better than talking shit. Trust me. Or you just feel like some of those Christians that sit there and the people say something to them. Oh, well, Jesus loves you. Does he really love them? Does he really? Because it seems like he's become more of an asshole by making people talk shit. But I was being a smartass at the time. I was, like, really pissed about something, so I think that's the only reason I said it. But it's not just that. It's like, if someone's going to talk shit, don't stoop down to the level, because if you do, you don't know what you're going to get. And you could get in trouble for really bad things. If you say something too hurtful to them, that it can cause them to self-harm, they count that as a very big bullying, and they'll count that as you're disrespecting them, which causes them to self-harm. Which I think is a pretty fucking stupid excuse, because I've been through self-harm, and I've never had that issue. And then they would sit there and say, well, you're self-harming because of your emotional disability. It's not an emotional disability. It's because I'm being bullied by people at your fucking school, and you're not taking care of it. Fucking two witches at the same time. I got anally fucked. It always bothers me, because it's like, I don't self-harm because I want to, like, or, like, one time I was self-harming really badly because of these 3 guys that were picking on me 24/7 all the fucking time, every day. And it got so bad. But they were like, oh, you're just self-harming because you want attention. Seriously, if you don't know what fucking self-harming is, you seriously need to fucking learn. Because people don't self-harm because they want attention. If we wanted attention, we would fucking kill ourselves. That's the truth of honesty. Some of the people who kill themselves that are emo, normally they're not wanting attention. They're so hurt or so stressed out that it ends up happening. And so people talk shit about that, which is, I don't think it's fair, because we get a lot of shit from people every day. So just the fact that the teachers say something like that kind of bothers some people, and it definitely bothers me to the maximum. I think it bothered me back when I was younger. They said that, they were like, oh, well, you're self-harming because you want attention. No, bitch, get it again. Self-harm because y'all bitch asses think you know. Ah! No, I'm joking. Don't be like me. Back to the subject. Let me think. I was trying to think of something to say. Some people, like I said, some people do it not just because they, you assume that they want attention. It's because some of them hurt. They hurt so bad, or they just hold it in, or they don't think they're pretty, and they do it because they're in pain. And people just assume that they're doing it because they're wanting attention, or they do it because they have no fucking life. That's not the facts. Like, if you could really talk to them and understand, then you would know. And I don't know why I do this. I move my character when I talk. I went through it, and I had no one. People call me a attention whore because of it. Hey, 190 guys. Woo! And it was selfish. Like, I was like, oh, well, you're gonna talk shit, then I guess you can do that. I'm like, ugh. So, like, it just, it was always fucking annoying, and I hated it. Like, I hate people assuming that, oh, you're emo, and you only do it because you want attention. Nigga, Ninja, you don't fucking know me, and if you knew what we do it for, It's just, it was annoying. Like, I hated the fact that people assumed. Like, they never even knew why we did it, or who did it, or why they did it, or what was their real reason of doing it. Were they in pain? Were they not in pain? What were they thinking? I'm like, sorry, I'm stopping and pausing to fucking reply to text message. It gets annoying. Oh, I gotta get a hiccup. It just, people have their reasons, and when you don't understand those reasons, you can't really say anything because those reasons are wrong. Obviously, they're always wrong. Unless you're some fucking sleazy chick who really wants attention. Because I know a lot of girls who cut themselves for attention for their boyfriend. Like, they'll go, I'm gonna kill myself. And they don't do it, and it's like, seriously, bitch, like, do you have self-harming issues? And when they said no, I was like, bitch, really? You need to fucking grow up. You're not getting your man's attention. You're just being a psychotic bitch. The difference between emo and attention whore is someone who goes, babe, 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 fuck you. I'm gonna cut myself. Babe, I don't feel good. I'm emo. I'm gonna cut myself. Or they're like, if you look at them and they wear makeup and they don't look like they have a cut on them, they're liars. And that's the truth of honesty right there. Because I had a friend in the past named her. I'll just put her real name. I won't put her last name though. Her name was Sophia, and she was only my friend because her mom was a friend of someone I knew. And I wasn't, really cool with that person, aka the girl. And her daughter seemed to go to my school. And now she's just, now we have issues because she lies about me and saying I'm disgusting. She told a bunch of guys that I hung out with that was disgusting. I don't take showers. I don't do this. I don't do that. And the problem was with her is she lied, guys. And when I told them that she was lying, they're like, you're just lying because you just want our dicks. Because she told us you're a whore. Sir, do you know me? No. Then how would you know? Because she told me. Okay, first of all, you don't know me. Second of all, why would you believe someone if you don't really know the person? I just traded for a fucking shitty weapon. I was just really angry about it. Like, at first it didn't bother me. The second time that someone said that to me, it really got to me because it's like they were untrue statements, and I just wasn't in the mood for someone's bullshit. And obviously, I didn't stand for it either. So, like, after the second time someone told me that, I was like, you know what? The truth of honesty, whatever she's telling you is a lie because I take a shower, and if you want a picture of me taking a shower, I'll send it because I was so pissed. I wouldn't really send a nude because I'm not that weird. But, so after that, he was like, well, Sophia is sexier anyway, and you're just a fat whore. Okay, first of all, do you know my reasons for being overweight? No, you're just probably one of the, like she says, an overeating slut. And that wasn't the freaking case. Truth of honesty is I'm overweight because I have a disease called PCOS, which is polycystic fibrosis, which is our cysts that grow in your stomach. I don't have a giant cyst. I have small cysts, so they kind of cram in weird areas. And so, like, it was just a lot, and I had people call me fat, whore, loser. Sorry, I almost said the N-word again. So sorry, guys. Like, there was a bunch, and they would, like, go like this, oh, you're gonna kill yourself yet? Like, you deserve to. And I was like, you know what? Because I was cutting already. I was already done with their bullshit, and I was done with them always putting me down. I was like, you know what? And if I did kill myself, wouldn't it make any of your fucking stupid, pathetic lives any better? Which I normally never stuck up for myself. And they're like, well, it would make the better of things, and like without your fat ass here, it would make the world a better place. And I started laughing. Like it was stupid, and I was so angry that I was like, you know what? I kind of gave him karma, which is, you know what karma, you guys heard of karma is a bitch, right? Okay. So I told him, I'm like, yeah, when you go home, don't be surprised if you wake up and you lose everything. And I felt horrible. His dad got into a car accident the day after, and his mom had cancer, and I didn't know. And then his brother was in the car accident with his family, and they got in a car accident and died. I felt like shit. I felt like shit. I mean, I don't mean to laugh. I felt like shit. And I was like, I'm so sorry. And he's like, it's always someone's fault, and I blame you. And I was like, oh. But it's just, you know, what they say. If you're gonna hurt someone, you gotta realize karma is a bitch. You're gonna get paid back for what you did or what you said. And it just happens. Like, if you're gonna hurt someone, do it for, like, a right reason. Like, if they're picking on someone, don't pick on them back. Stick up for that person. Or if they're being called a name, say something to that person and say, you know what, that's not okay, man. You don't know what's wrong with that person. You don't know if they have a disease or not. And, it makes the person feel like at least the world now they're coming into is a good place, and they'll grow without having too much problems or too much pain. And a lot of you guys won't even do it because you're afraid that if you do it, you yourself will get picked on. Seriously, grow the fuck up. You'll make them happier. You'll make them feel safer, and you won't. Listen, like, put it this way. If you keep sticking up for people, it will show a greater man, is what I've been told. Well, by the fucking world I grew up in. If you stick up for this person, it makes you a greater man. It's like all those homeless people on the street, if you've ever seen videos of them getting their ass beat because fucking, how dare them be on the street? Okay, half of those people that are on the street are veterinarians. Or, not veterinarian. Yeah, veterinarians, Navy SEALs, all that. But the reason they're on the street is because they don't get paid like us. They don't get paid insurance. They suffer from PTSD, which is personal trauma, fucking depression, forgot what the fucking name is called. And I would know how it feels because I have a grandfather who had it, and he took his life. And no one knows about him. He was really old great-grandfather. I knew him from pictures and stories of how great he was and everything. And he was a good man, and he died because he suffered so much, and he had no job, no food, no anything, and every time we offered him a place, he said, no, that's your guys's, I don't want to ruin it for you. You know, he felt like a burden, just as much as anyone else does. I feel like a burden when I ask people for help, so it makes a lot of bad stuff. It causes a lot of, dysfunction. Like, I have a dysfunctional family, That doesn't bother me. I'm used to it. I love my dysfunctional family. I know I'm talking a lot and I feel bad, guys. I'm so sorry. But it's just, I'm just telling you guys what I see and how it is. Because I feel like if someone doesn't tell you, because I know you guys hear all the bullying stories. Whoop-de-doo. Trust me, I've fucking been there, done that. I've heard the fucking fake stories, and half of them going, I was bullied, and there was, like, the sexiest pretty girl, and they're like, I was bullied, and I want you guys to help stop the community from bullying. Bitch, did you really get bullied, or did you just, like, put some lube on and fucking hope to get some dick? Sorry, not trying to be an asshole, but it's just the fact that if you have the balls to bully someone because they're overweight or they're just not pretty, it's just like you don't understand what they're going through. Like, half the people I know who aren't the sexiest turn out the sexiest, literally. They don't put on makeup. All they have to do is be themselves. That's what makes them sexy. That's what makes them beautiful. Is when they're themselves, being strong, being gorgeous, doing what they love is what true beauty is. Being yourself, no makeup, anything, is true beauty. Hiding who you are is ugly. Bullying is ugly. Bitches who fucking fight because they think they're the fucking popular cunt in the fucking whole place is a fucking worthless whore. And that's the truth of fucking honesty right there. Is half the bitches I know who are like, I'm popular, so I'm gonna bully the next bitch that's in line. I was bullied for fucking 6 years. I'm gonna say 6 years. Until I was like, 17. I was fucking bullied. I treated like shit. And I didn't even get a chance to say anything. A chance to stick up for myself. I had 14-year-olds who sat next to me all the time. Didn't even say a fucking word. Just let it happen. And it's like, I see. So now that we see who's trying to be top dog, proves who's not top dog, shows who's the actual bitch here, who's a fucking selfish asshole, and
How long I've been asking
it's been like that. And
Little runts need to be taught a lesson.
it didn't bother me. I wasn't upset about being bullied. I was just more disappointed at the people that were doing it, because they were really nice. But sometimes when you bully someone, it shows an ugly face. And that's what I'm trying to get. I'm not calling anyone ugly or talking shit because I have nothing else to do. It's just the truth and honesty. If you do nothing but hurt someone or talk shit to someone all day, you do nothing but sit there and pick on someone just because they're different, then you seriously are the ugliest person I've ever met. Because it's not about looks, not about weight, not about disability, not about anything. It's about being who you are and who yourself. Okay, so I'm kind of bored of talking, and the recording is like really slow right now. We're going on 41 minutes and 20 seconds, 21 actually. And so I'm gonna end the video here, and I hope you guys do have a lovely day. Remember, 50 subscribers, and I will do a special video with 6 games. Love you guys. Bye.